Hello everyone, this is Guided Queen. I'm here today to do my twin flame soulmate relationship energy, okay, for May 18th. I believe today's the 18th, but today, if it's not the 18th, no worries. For today, May 2018, this will be the energy of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I have already laid some cards because I did another video on my business page for just a little bit of cards, but right here I'm going to be adding more cards and clarifying, so you guys will be able to see me pull more cards for the divine feminine and divine masculine energies and the overall. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys, read you guys the cards I already have down. If anybody want to book a personal reading or find out more about their twin flame journey, their divine masculine or divine feminine, excuse me, please feel free to book a personal reading. You can contact me. All of my information is on my about section. If you want to book a reading quickly, you can send your payment, your name, and your question to Cash App. As a Cash App, a lot of people are familiar with it. If you're not, it's a Cash App where you send payment. You can also post a note on there, so post your name, your question, and 15 minutes will be $20, and then we can go forward and start that reading. If you want more time, you can also let me know that there. All other information about how much the readings are on my about section. Okay, so let's get started. This reading is for excuse me, you guys. This reading is for my twin flame and divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay, so with my divine feminines, I feel like we are definitely trying to be secure in ourselves, okay? Take care of our finances, be stable, kind of focus on ourselves, our careers, our jobs, our families. Those of us who have children, to be more stable, be more involved individually as an individual person, okay? While we're in separation with our twin flames, divine feminine, divine masculines, okay? Divine feminines. So I also feel like some of us can be on guard. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Some of us can be on guard, standing our ground. Okay, there could be other people who don't really understand the connection between the divine feminine and divine masculine relationship. So I feel like we are definitely standing our ground, fighting for our relationship, and some of us are also on guard towards our divine masculines because it has been so much time apart, okay? But I also feel like the overall for this is standing our ground, standing up for what we believe in and what we love, okay? Which is our divine masculine, okay? Because we understand the connection. That's why we are focusing on ourselves, getting our finances in order, okay? We could be trying to, again, gaining balance in the home, work, life in general. The mundane day-to-day things are kind of, hectic. Especially with waiting for the divine masculines to kind of come forward. Things were kind of at a standstill. But I feel like the divine masculines will be coming forward soon. We just been trying to focus and gain our balance financially, definitely. Okay. I also feel now that we are very sharp-minded. Our intellect is on point. We know exactly what we want. We are very able to speak the truth about what we want and take charge, okay? And speak that clearly to our divine masculines, okay? And this also, the Nine of Pentacles, is also the divine feminines being single. We're not sleeping around. We're not seeing other people. We're focused on ourselves, being secure in ourselves, okay? And I feel like we are definitely standing our ground, standing up for this new passionate beginning, this twin flame soulmate connection, okay? With the Ace of Cups. New love, definitely soulmate, twin flame energy, okay? Now for my divine masculines, I think their energy more so is about how they feel coming towards us. Excuse me, my baby's waking up. They feel like we may reject them when they come forward to us with an offer to make things right, with an apology. So they are a little worried about that. They feel like we could possibly come when they come to us, that we would give them kind of conflict. There could be more arguing. But I feel like this is a lot of mental conflict they're going through, thinking about how things, played out, what would happen, okay? I also feel like they feel they're cold, could be cold at this time, or feel like we are very cold at this time, divine feminines, okay? Very distant, not communicating, bitchy, to say the least. And just kind of cut off, cold. And they feel like we will act that way and turn their offer down, which will cause conflict, okay? So I feel like a lot of this is in their head because they don't know where we're at mentally, okay? But I feel like a lot of divine masculines are trying to figure out the divine feminine so that they can move forward, okay? I feel like the divine masculines are definitely coming out of hermit mode, coming out of taking time out, self-reflection, getting their mind right, okay? Thinking about how they can come towards us without, causing conflict and having arguments, repeating the same cycles over and over, okay? So they are coming out of hermit mode and are ready to communicate. Then we have the Six of Wands. I feel like the divine masculine does feel, triumphant, feels like they will gain a victory out of the situation when they come forward to the divine feminines, okay? They feel like this will definitely be a success. The overall is the King of Pentacles, so I feel like on both sides, they are both divine feminine and divine masculine are trying to gain their stability, okay? Because when you come back whole to people as a whole, they want to be stable, okay? They want to be secure. They want to be, at their best, okay? This is someone who has everything they need materialistically, financially, business owners, don't really need anybody. So both people, even though this is the Nine of Pentacles, she's about to be, the Ten of Pentacles and then the Queen, okay? So we're still working on ourselves. This is the overall, okay? So since this is the overall, I feel like stability is the main thing that has to be gotten or created in this situation for the twin flame and in soulmate relationship with the divine feminine and divine masculine, okay? So I'm going to be pulling more cards to clarify a few things. What else do we have for my divine feminines? Thank you, Spirit, for the positive messages for May 18th or today, 2018. Okay, so my divine feminines, I feel like they could be feeling a little unstable at this time. Unstable, sorry, at this time. They could be doing a lot of work trying to be stable, but I feel like they're tired of trying to put the work into an unstable situation. So I feel like they feel, the divine feminines feel like they haven't gotten the same work put in from their divine masculines that they have put in, okay? So I feel like the divine feminines feel like they're going to focus on themselves because they've been trying to put the work in to the relationship to make it stable, but they haven't really gotten anywhere. So it's like they're kind of letting divine masculines put the work in because they put all the work in the past, okay? And I feel like this is also work without results. Working, trying to make it work, trying to reach out, trying to, and I feel like at this time, the divine masculine is definitely the runner, okay? Because the divine feminine has been ready to accept the truth, accept the deception, accept the distance, accept the non-communication, and yet and still all of that work that they've put in has gotten them nowhere, okay? I also feel my divine feminines are trying to balance themselves emotionally, trying to gain balance, okay? Trying to have patience, especially with the Temperance card. That's why they are not walking away, okay? Excuse me. My divine feminines are not walking away. They're gaining balance emotionally. So emotionally, they're not detaching. Even though they're not physically putting the work in because they have done a lot. And it's kind of like, let me focus on myself now because this is not getting anywhere. So they went from an 8 of Pentacles to focusing on themselves, putting time into a relationship, okay, and to start putting time into themselves, okay. So they went from an 8 of Pentacles to a 9 of Pentacles, okay, making progress, but they're not walking away emotionally. Mentally, I feel like the Divine Feminines are going to a better place, okay. They're transitioning mentally. They're going from choppy waters to smoother waters. So they're not thinking about the negativity. They're trying to think about the future, about, you know, this new journey that they want to embark on. They want to go forward. They want to start this new passionate beginning, okay, with their Divine Masculines. And as I said, with this Ace of Cups, they want to start a brand new passionate beginning. There's a lot of love here, okay? So what else for my Divine Masculines? And I hope my phone does not cut off because I always run out of space. So please forgive me. This is for May 18th today, 2018. Okay. Okay. So overall, with gaining stability and getting finances and everything together on both parties, I feel like both parties are spying on each other. This is so funny. Spying with the Page of Swords reverse, wanting to communicate but not saying anything, kind of trying to see where their partner is, the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. I feel like the Divine Masculine feels like they will be hurt and they're heartbroken because they don't know if the Divine Feminine will take their, you know, their offer, okay. They don't know if they will be able to accept, you know, the past and what has happened with the deception, the third parties, the heartbreak, the distance, the non-communication. So the Divine Masculines are feeling that grief, that guilt at this time, okay. They're hoping not to be turned down, okay. With the Queen of Swords reversed, they feel like you could be a little cold, detached, not really communicating how you normally would. Oh my gosh, she stopped calling me. She stopped texting me. She ain't even asking me when am I going to choose her or what? You know, we're not concerned anymore. Okay, and I'm saying we are because I am a twin flame, Divine Feminine. Okay, so my Divine Masculines are wanting to come out of conflict and competition. You know, they're kind of battling with themselves. This can also them wanting to come out of, you know, battling with themselves in their head. Again, this is mental and physical battling with themselves. So they want to come out of conflict all the way around, okay? I also feel like my Divine Masculines did a hell of a transformation. Thank you. Okay, transformation, an ending to the past BS with the conflict, the competition, the other people that are involved. They're coming out of that. Okay, a major transition, a major transformation. The Death card and the Six of Swords, they have transitioned. They have went through an awakening. Okay, they are changing their mind state, their state of thought, the way that they do things, how they used to do things in the past. All of that's about to change because they have now come out of hermit mode. And they have cut off dishonest associations and people in their lives, okay? And I'm going to try to cut this short because I don't want my phone to stop. But I'm going to come back and do another live twin flame and Divine Masculine, you know, and feminine journey. Last two cards, with them feeling victorious, recognized, successful, knowing that this is going to be a victory. My Divine Masculines have the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. They want to start this passionate new beginning just as well as we have two aces. We want to get this started. Both emotionally and they're passionate, okay? We're emotionally ready to get this started. They're passionately wanting to get this started, and things will be going in the twin flame and the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Listen, I'm excited, okay? I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat and the love and the energy. Like, all of this just got real warm. This is what they want, okay? Y'all spying on each other. You both want to be stable. Trust and believe. Divine Feminines, they're focusing on their finances, but they're also watching you to see how they can come towards you. Is she in a good mood? How can I approach her? What could she possibly want me to do at this time? And when I do come to her, so please be more patient, you guys. Y'all been doing good with being patient, balancing your emotions, getting grounded. focusing on yourselves, okay? Continue to focus on yourselves, gain your, stability. My divine masculines, don't be heartbroken, because we want you just as much as you want us. We want this new beginning. We want this triumphant success. This is public recognition. People that have doubted and that we had to cut off, these people on both sides of the twin flame connection have been cut out, and they will watch us triumph over this, okay? With this new passionate beginning and this wheel of fortune. Things will be turning in the divine feminine and divine masculine situation. Twin flame union. This is your girl guided queen. This is for May 18, 2018. I am so excited for my twin flame, divine feminine and divine masculines. Keep up the good work. This is your girl guided queen. Peace and love.